welcome back to the Garden Nook. So today we have some seeds that I ordered from Baker Creek. We have some beans, the dragon tongue beans, and we also have some squash, some zucchini repicante squash, and some Swiss chard. And I've already filled these beds with compost, some fertilizer, and some good potting mix. The first one third of these garden beds are filled with sticks and just matter that I got around from the garden and the trees and leaves and stuff like that. And I put dirt and compost and some fertilizer on top. I done this bed and that bed just the same way. So we're gonna plant these seeds today in these beds. So we're gonna start with the dragon's tongue beans. And we're just gonna take some out. It says to plant to a half an inch to an inch and 4 inches apart. So this is what they look like. And we're just gonna take one and push down here in the soil like that. And we're just gonna do rows of this, a few inches apart. And I just put them however I can. And I'm just doing one seed. Sometimes I do two. But the Baker Creek seeds have really great germination, so I'm only doing one. Okay, so that's enough of that. The next we're going to do is some Swiss chard. We'll do some Swiss chard. And these are smaller seeds. You just bury them down in the soil. Sometimes with these, I'll just scatter them because they're so small. But I want a little bit more organization to this bed. The other beds that I have are pretty full of stuff. And I'm just pushing them down in the soil. Okay, so that's enough of the Swiss chard. Now we are going to plant just a couple of these squashes because the squashes really get big. And they have pretty big seeds too, as you can see. So I'm not gonna plant too many of these, maybe like 4. 1, 2, 3, maybe like 6. 6 will be better. If it gets too big, we'll thin it out. Okay, so now that you have done that, you're gonna come over here and grab your watering can. Grab your watering can and take it back, and we're just going to water all of these in. And I like to water them in pretty decently. We've been getting a lot of rain here in zone 6A, thunderstorms and everything. But I think it's gonna be pretty hot the next couple of days. So I'm gonna be watering this maybe once a day, not as much as I'm giving right now. But I want them to germinate, so I'm giving them a good amount of water. Okay. And then lastly, you don't want to forget where you put things. So the squash was over here. The dragon's tongue was over here. And then the Swiss chard right in the middle. And I have 2 identical beds. So I'm going to do this bed the same way. All right. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Please like and comment if you have any questions about the things that we're doing here at the Garden Nook. Thanks for watching. Bye.